I'm going to tell the story about the time my dad saw my PSN gamer tag. Um, the PSN was I love soccer moms, and I made this name to play League Play on, basically, because I did not want to uh, damage my stats from my main account that I would pub stomp on. It's a normal thing. Everybody does that kind of stuff. Okay. So I had the scoreboard up, and well, he's standing there watching me, and I'm playing, like I'm getting kind of nervous because like it's making me kind of awkward, like the way he's just standing there watching me. So I keep thinking to myself like, yo, can you leave? Can you leave? Like, I don't really want you here right now. And then the scoreboard shows up, and he sees my name. He's like, he didn't say anything at first, and then it was so weird because like I was trying to play. It was a search and destroy on Fringe. I remember it. I was trying to stay alive just so he couldn't see the scoreboard and see my name show up. So I'm just like camping in the back of the map, just like not dying. And eventually he sees the scoreboard again. He's like, "Who's I love soccer moms?" And then I say like, "Oh, I don't know. That's somebody's name." And then he said, "Well, what's with the numbers next to your name? Like it's highlighted. Like is that your name? Is your name I love soccer moms?" And I'm like, "Oh, yeah, actually that is my name. Yeah." I thought it was like a funny name, so I named myself I love soccer moms. And he was like, "Oh, okay." And then I think he just walked away shortly after that, but it was probably the most uncomfortable like thing that I've like gone through. It's very memorable to me. I mean, I was in ninth grade around that time, so like it's not really too weird. It's not weird at all. Like no matter what age I was, like it is a funny name. It's a good PSN, but I felt uncomfortable because I never really showed that side of me to my dad, the side of me where like I like girls and I desire girls. I'm sexually attracted to girls for some reason. I just thought it was like inappropriate or uncalled for, made me like awkward or uncomfortable. But I realized that it's completely normal to talk about those things with my father. It's not the end of the world that my dad found out that I made a joke about something sexual, something sort of embarrassing, not really embarrassing. I mean, I've always wondered, what was going through my head. How was I in middle school embarrassed that I liked girls, embarrassed that I had crushes on girls or felt sexually attracted to girls? Like, how could I live life thinking that? It just blows my mind. It is just, oh, I guess I have autism. If I'm in eighth grade and I'm embarrassed that people know that I like girls and get attracted and am attracted to women, to girls, um, I don't know how to help me. I really don't. It's so weird. I would just get very uncomfortable to to think that my parents knew that I liked anyone, that I was attracted to anyone. I didn't want them to think that. I didn't want them to know that. So yeah, it's not good. It wasn't just my parents though, it was basically everyone, but especially my parents. I could not show that side of me to them. But that obviously was corrected, which is probably good. It's not strange. I mean, shouldn't really. I'm not saying that's why everything happened, but it's just one part of me. It's just one part of me.